It's the Pelicans at home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. You look at Philadelphia, they've struggled game after game to secure wins. It's been a tough haul, but they've had to feel like this game provides them a good chance to win.
Well, right.
Get up. You're going in. Here we go.
Not bad, Kevin.
One of the premier defensive centers in the league, Doris. Thanks.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique.
Oh, and what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from
superstar, and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Davis sets a screen. Buckets passes to Davis. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Rivers with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's buckets. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Buckets off to an impressive start. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points him to start burying some of those.
Pass to buckets. Here's Hushik. Banked in off the glass. And now it's in.
His interior defense hasn't been too shabby at all. I mean, he's got some terrific block numbers.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to buckets. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now here's Embiid. He's got 8.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Holiday dishes to Evans. To the paint. New Orleans moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. So the Carter Williams with it. So the 76ers win it. They came, they saw. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance facing another struggling team. We'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here. Here's Rivers. Goes back up. A second chance effort. No good from buckets.
This game has been
Wouldn't get themselves into even more foul trouble.
Hushik, the pass to buckets. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. And even though the team lost, New Orleans moving it around. Buckets. A 3-pointer off the mark.
just an enormous.
Davis passes it to buckets. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. A floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They beat the Nuggets.
Major factor in that game.
Davis with a screen on Lawson. Holiday the pass to buckets. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Fareed. There's the dish to Hickson. And it's rejected. And they force the shot clock violation. 6 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
Well,
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Next to me in the booth are Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was the Clippers coming out on top against the Pelicans.
I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Crawford, no luck.
this quarter has not.
Should have converted that one.
Davis with a screen on Davis. Pass to buckets. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fredette, the pass to buckets. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Anderson. Here's buckets. He kicks it to Anderson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Still not something they do well. Only top 20 in the league in opponent field goal percentage.
And to me, what really stands out with all those numbers you talked about, Clark, are the blocks. Because
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shot's good from Buckets.
They're not as aggressive.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. We're live from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Pass to Buckets. There's the feed to Davis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
He'd welcome a chance to switch back to the 4 spot.
6 to shoot. Buckets. And there's the rejection.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Kevin, thank you. As you know, Jeff Teague.
The second effort. Here's Buckets. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford.
Take a look at some of the stats for Tyreke Evans. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 5.
Shot clock at 6. That's short off the rim. Ephilosia in at the 3 spot. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept...
For this club this season, they've lost both of the previous matchups. They'd like to stop that streak right now.
They don't want to go down 0-3 to these guys. I can guarantee you that. And because of that, Steve, I think we're going to see a fantastic effort.
Durant wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Durant.
If he can improve.
Jackson kicks to Durant. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder. Buckets passes to Davis. Here's Buckets. Can't connect from short range.
That was
Davis with a screen on Jackson. Here's Buckets. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Here's a look at some stats for Holiday. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month, averaging 13 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. We're finding
he's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing, really spreading that ball around.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Jackson dishes to Morrow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And they're moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Davis.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned.
Anderson passes to Buckets. They set the pick. Takes it from 10. Shot clock at 6. That drops.
Both ends of the floor.
Davis, the pass to Buckets. Back to Davis. That's good. Davis has got 4. It's Durant with the drive. Misses it from 7 feet out.
Good percentage.
Dishes to Davis. Here's Buckets. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Bucket. Fredette dishes to Davis. Pass to Buckets. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Collison. And a screen on Jackson. Here's Fredette. Here's Buckets. And they convert it last on a tip. Moving it around. A floater. Rebound by Buckets. Miller outside. The pass to Buckets. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Rivers.
And,
he kicks to Rivers. Passes to Buckets. For 3. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Pass to Buckets. For the 3. That's good. Buckets got 9
minutes during the course of a 48-minute game.
Clock is at 3. Alley-oop try. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Buckets passes to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's
Goes
good.
out of game, Steve.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.